All right, folks, here we go. We are live. I am at the airport, and I believe we have about 15 minutes until we find out if Robinhood gets into the SP. Let me know if the mic is good. Let me know if the mic is good. I'm using the laptop mic, but I think it should be okay. If not, I can switch. But good. I think it should be good. We've got good. Okay, cool. We've got 15 minutes, dude. I'm nervous, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm nervous, and I don't know why. Like, look, if they don't get in, they don't get in. It's whatever, right? The stock will go down. It is what it is. But I'm still nervous because we got a massive pump, like in the last hour of the day, and then in the last 10 minutes we got a dump. So we went up all the way to 70. We were almost pushing 78, bro. We got up to 77.70. And right now we're at 74.84. So you see those red candles? That it we peaked at 77.80, and then boom, right at around, call it like 320-ish, we just had someone sell off a ton of shares. Now that could be a head fake. Just someone saying, you know what, I don't even want to risk it, so I bought into it. I bought in at 71, got in out 77. I'm not going to risk it, and it could be a head fake. But it also could be someone just saying, I'm losing confidence that they're going to get into the S&P. But, I kind of like that it actually fell from 77 because you kind of don't want to go into the report with it right at the very top of the day. You kind of want it to chill out a little bit and then have some room to make a move. And I think it might have some room to make a move. So this is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting to see. We're going to find out. We do have that breaking Tesla news that came out just at the close as well. I don't think it's affecting Tesla that much, but the head of Optimus is leaving. Now, they're replacing him with the head of FSD. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. But that was a little bit of news we had on Tesla as well. Spencer says, "Don't say bomb." That's a good idea. Probably, given how I look, I should not say that. But yeah, dude, this is gonna be important. So it's coming out 5:15. From my understanding, every time I've done this, so 5:15 is like the official release, but theoretically, in like 7 minutes at 5 p.m., we should kind of know. We should kind of know what it is, and we're going to see the stock either tank or go up, and then we'll see. Dude, thank goodness there was one flight that it had a line of like 100 people. That flight just left, and that's why it's quiet now. There were so many people in front of me, and all of them just got on their flight and they left. So I think we actually got good timing on this. So now we have a little bit more peace before we find out. Where does the info first get posted? Okay, good question. So I'm going to put the link right here in the chat. It is the S&P 500 newsroom website. Now, granted, it's going to crash like it crashes every time. So this is the website. But people on Twitter will have the news. On it, we will know with the stock price, dude. If the stock goes down, we will know. Like, they didn't get in. But people will know. People will know on Twitter, whoever has the terminal, and they'll post it immediately. And I really do think if we don't get in, the stock's going down. And it is what it is, right? Like, this is the risk you take. And, there's a lot of other companies that could get in. AppLovin, Trade Desk, all these people, all these different IBKR, Duolingo. I mean, there's a lot of other companies that have a shot. Obviously, I think Robinhood should get in. I'm not in a lounge. I'm sitting, like, just near my gate right now. But I think there's a good chance it's Robinhood. If it's not, then I think the stock's dropping. If it is, I think it's going up. I think it's going higher. And, I don't think it's irrationally going higher because there's so many different catalysts we talked about. Just this week, 3 million people on the credit card wait list. They got a crypto event coming up. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Q2, I think, is going to be very good. All these equities, margins, options, AUC at all-time highs. They disclosed yesterday in their May data. So I think it's going to be good. But we're going to see. We are going to see how this one ends up playing out. In Vlad we trust. Yeah, but see, the thing, Vlad can't do anything about this either. Although Vlad did respond to our boy data-driven investing, and I'm so happy he gave a response. So when I put my tweet out yesterday about the 3 million credit card users on Robinhood, DDI, he tried to, I don't know, he tried to just say like the credit card's still losing money, yada yada. It's just like a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I didn't even respond, but my point was just like, dude, like, they got 3 million people on the wait list. Like, that this is the stuff you need to focus on, right? And so Vlad actually finally responded to him, and he said, remember that the reserves include the historical X1 card. So DDI was using a lot of the data that is cumulative of Robinhood's acquisition of X1 because they bought the company for 100 million 2 years ago. We are building the gold card to be a standalone profitable product, and like what we are seeing, we have been accelerating the rollout and are looking forward to accelerating it further. Again, when we're investing in tech companies, we need to be looking at growth. And this is what I think a lot of people that are critiquing the credit card, they're so focused on other nuances other than the fact that, hey, dude, 3 million people is not easy to get. This is why the street's paying a multiple. By the way, even if they lose money on the credit card, which I think they're going to be able to get the unit economics right, and that's why they're so slow to roll it out, because they're trying to do the underwriting. That Robinhood 3% cashback goes back to my brokerage. I start to buy more stocks. I start to trade more options. I start to buy more crypto. I'm probably going to sign up with Robinhood Banking because I want my bank and my credit card in the same app. Like, there is a network effect here to the tune of 3 million people. And that's just the beginning of what this is going to look like, which is the actual story here. That's what matters. So I like that Vlad actually responded on Twitter and said, there's something else to kind of look at in terms of how they're thinking about the gold card. All right, here we go. It is time to find out. Again, I think it's 5:15, but I do think the stock will move in 3 minutes. And in 3 minutes, I think we will have a chance to find out if it goes up or down. No one's really looking at me in the airport. I don't even know if I'm being loud. Hold on, let me take off my headphones because I can't hear myself. Talking. No, I'm not that loud. Why are you talking so quiet? Am I talking quiet? I don't think I'm talking that quiet. I just don't want to be obnoxious and be like super loud here. But I think there's a shot, dude. I think there's a shot. But dude, this day was crazy. It was up 7% at one point, and then it just came all the way down to 74.80. I bought some more shares at 73.70 in the morning. About 100 shares at 72 a couple days ago. And now we're gonna see how this plays out. Dude, the cool thing about this is if they do get in, it really does feel like Palantir in terms of the company that just didn't get the respect that you thought they deserved, and then pure execution from literally, as Palantir as well, $7 to be able to get to this level, and that execution it didn't go unnoticed for Palantir, and I think it won't go unnoticed for Robinhood even if they miss this particular S&P inclusion, but it would be really awesome. And I think it would be very emotional for anyone who's been following the company for a long time, just because, this is, when you invest in a company and you really care about it and you not only build up a big position, but you also want to see, these are real people at the company you're investing in, right? And these are real employees, real investors, real people that have believed in this mission. For me, the emotional connection I have is that I would not be in the stock market if it wasn't for Robinhood, right? It brought me into the world of finance. And I think it's done that for so many other people. And that's why I just love the product. And that's why I think that the company has a bright future. And they're executing, improving the growth to show that they deserve to be recognized as one of the top 500 companies in America. So it's going to be a big one. It is going to be a big one. Imagine someone boarding a plane and recognizing a bit during the market close from the airport. Someone who works at Palantir actually is also taking the same flight that I'm taking. And he just saw me just now. And he's like, yo, what's up? I was like, yo, I'm about to stream. He's like, all right, I'm leaving. I was like, he's like, you go do your thing. I'm going to the bar. I'm like, all right, man. So we're going to find out. We are going to find out. All right, so we got 1 minute until 5 p.m. We might get a move here, but there's also a good shot we don't get a move. I have everything open on the refresh. If the S&P website crashes in like a minute, then we'll definitely know that the news is out. And I think it will be very obvious, dude. We will get a red candle or a green candle pretty soon. We're going to see. All right, here we go, 5 p.m. If we see a green candle, I think there's a shot we're in. If it's red, then maybe not. And again, if we don't get in, it is what it is. It is what it is. The company, I still think, is in a fundamentally strong position with execution that's hard to match. And they will eventually get in. But if we do get in, I think this stock can go much higher. And obviously the street's been acting like they will get in based on the price action as well. Yeah, and if they really do tank aggressively, I'm just buying more. So it's actually not that, not that scary to see it happen. It would just be really cool if it gets in. What's your theory on the 5 o'clock tell? So I looked at the last S&P video I did, and I looked at the timing, and it was basically at 5 p.m. So when I did the math, and I just calculated from when I started it. And so that's why I'm thinking we should see a green candle or red candle relatively soon. But more likely than not, 5:15. We should get some answers. Dude, I'm a little nervous, bro. I'm a little nervous. Like, I think it can happen, but I'm a little nervous here. I'm definitely nervous. Eric, thank you for the $20 super chat. If they get in, you need to keep those Lulu pants as good luck. Well, I'm not wearing them, but thank you for the super chat. Dude, $115 for pants. Like, maybe if Robinhood goes to 100, I can buy $115. Maybe if Robinhood gets to 115, I can buy $115 pants from Lululemon. But without that, it's kind of hard to justify it. Oh boy, here we go. Do they give any indication of how many companies get in? I mean, usually it's three. Like, it doesn't have to be 3. It could be 0. Like, they don't have to pick any companies. But there are some big losers in the S&P 500 this year that I think will get rebalanced out. Like, it's just obvious they should get rebalanced out. Oh, where they got a green candle. Oh, it's a little green. It's not a super big one, but there's a little one there. And so, yeah, they don't have to put anyone in, but usually they do some form of rebalancing. Okay, it's like some pennies right here, but it's not really. It's a green candle, but it's not like anything super big. Yeah, the S&P website, I think it's crashing. Did it officially crash? It has. It looks like it's crashing. Let's see if we get a crash here on the S&P website. That's when we know the news is out. Press releases. No, it's not crashing. Okay. We're going to need a couple minutes. It's property already priced in. Well, here's the other thing, dude. Like, look, they could get in and you know, as a shareholder, I will care more than just the stock price. But the stock price could sell off even if they get in just because, you know, we've had a monster move. Now, granted, usually when this type of big event happens, the stock still moves regardless to the upside. So I think they would go up. But even if it doesn't, I would just be happy if they get in. That would be the most important thing for me. Oh, so hold on. Let me put some on our. So we also have App Lovin that we have to look at, right? So App Lovin, that could get in. And then what's the other one? Duolingo, that's already there. And then what's the other? Oh, IBKR, that could get in. And then there's another one besides that. Oh, TTD, that could get in. TTD, don't see any green candles on those yet. Robin again, basically flat right here. What is coming out of the S&P today? Enphase, I think, is one of those companies. There's a lot of others, but financials, they're underweight, and if they want to rebalance there, that's where the bull case for Robinhood comes in. Vertiv and SoFi could join the 400. Oh yeah, SoFi, we got to keep an eye on that. That could join the 400. So we'll get all the results as soon as the S&P committee releases the announcement. But that could also affect SoFi, Vertiv, etc. You have to do a dance if they get in. Oh boy. You know, we're doing okay, dude. There's not too many people looking. There's not too many people here, so we're doing all right in terms of just being able to stream this year. And the Wi-Fi is doing well, which is not too bad either. All right, folks, we should know pretty soon. Again, 5:15, I think, is usually the actual time. But we should see some stock price movement soon. Tesla right here, 296. That ended a little red on the day, even though it was obviously green for the day, but went down from 307. NVIDIA, great day, 141. Even Palantir, dude, great day, 6.3%. SoFi, 1430. Google, 173. I mean, it was overall a really good day for the market. Oh, also, I didn't talk about this. S&P 599. We did have the details on the trade deal. It is going to be June 9th, London. Lutnick, Greer, and Besant will represent the USA, and it will be in China. It will be with China in London. So that was super bullish for the markets, and markets started pumping at 3 p.m. when that news came out. It's just towards the end of the day we started seeing a little bit more of a dip. Oh, Kathy owns like How much of Archer owns? Like 25 million shares of Archer. That's why Archer was up. Oh, is that a red candle? It's a little bit more red. 74.80. We were just at 75 for a second. But yeah, Kathy owns some Archer, and that's why that one was up as well. Chris from Dumb Money Live said in their podcast earlier that he bought a lot of calls on Hood over a week ago, but sold today. He wasn't risking it. I think that's smart, dude. It's hard to risk it. I'm an old stock, bro. I have no more leaps. I had a lot of leaps. I made good money on leaps. I had some more leaps that I probably sold too early at like $50, but the peace of mind of selling those and just buying the stock to me has been way better. Because it's a risky macro environment where I think we're going to be in an all-time high in terms of this overall bull market. It's just when Robinhood was $8, buying leaps was a bit different than buying it at $50 or $60. So I'm happy to just be in stock right now. Are you in the airport? Yes, sir. I'm in the airport. And we should get results in about 5 minutes, max 10 minutes. And then we'll see. Dude, this is exciting, right? This is better than sports, bro. This is better than sports. And the thing is, we get to do this forever. Like, you get to find new companies forever to go on these journeys on, right? It's not easy to find the good companies, but the point is, like, it's it's something that you can always do for the rest of your life is find companies and follow their journey. And if not everyone's going to be a Hood or a Palantir, but still, it's exciting to just be a part of this in and of itself. Yo, that Pacers game, bro. Halliburton, my goodness, dude. My goodness. Shout out to Indiana. That was a wild game. That was a wild game. Angel, thanks for the $5. They get in and it goes higher grade. They don't and it goes lower by the dip. Win-win. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's what I've been thinking as well. Okay, I still think OKC wins the series as well. Yes, I agree. That was a great game. It's a great game. All right, folks, here we go. Should be getting these results soon. Checking some other news sources. The S&P got nothing on their website yet. Yeah, no one has it yet. Again, it might be just 5:15, so it might be 7 minutes. Are you flying charter? No, I'm flying United, bro. I'm in the middle seat again, bro. They got me in freaking 36E again. I'm just hoping that I have a seat available next to me, but probably not going to happen. If they go up, I'll buy more. If they go down, I'll double it. Dude, this has basically been my approach. In the 60s, bro, like, I've just been buying at 61, 62, 63. It's like, I just did not care. I don't know. For me, again, with Palantir, I made that mistake. Like, momentum was there, growth was there, excitement was there, S&P inclusion, all that stuff was there, and I got caught up a little bit too much in the valuation. Not to say that doesn't matter, but there are other parts to the story than just the pure market cap that you need to pay attention to. And then you live and you learn as an investor, right? You get better as an investor, and hopefully every new stock you get into is better than the last in terms of the way you're going to play it, trade it, etc. So the Hood is just more so this is a generational company. It's becoming obvious this is a generational company, and the street pays up for that. I don't think HIMS has a chance to get into the S&P 500. I think they might be eligible. Were they already in the 400, right? Or the 600? They're in one of those already. So I don't think they will get into this one. Why don't you spend or enjoy your money? Okay, I definitely spend my money on rent that I'm going to be spending it on when I move out. But in terms of materialistic stuff, dude, like I'm just not a fan of that. I wouldn't spend it on a first class ticket. Like that's just not me, and not at this stage of life. But you bet your ass I'm spending some money on rent in August, bro. That's gonna be a decent chunk of money. So from that perspective, I am. I mean, like 27, moving out for the first time in my own like really nice apartment. That's what I guess is my first big purchase, I guess, for myself. All right, bro. Here we go. 5 minutes left, I think. 5 minutes left. William Sonoma's out in Hood. Dude, what poetic justice would it be if they kick out William Sonoma 3 months after they get them in, and then they bring in Hood? Oh my god! Like I don't want to. By the way, I was walking yesterday, and there was in this like mall complex, and there was a William Sonoma store. I wanted to go in and like tell them that you guys shouldn't be in the S&P 500, but I chose not to do that. But if they kick them out for Hood, that would be hilarious. Absolutely freaking hilarious. I bought a lot of Hood puts today. I think SPY is a bit lazy in adding stocks. I mean, look, maybe the puts print, dude. Hedging with puts is not crazy. These are like earnings, bro. It's black or white. It's like it either happens or it doesn't. And we're gonna have to see. I wasn't actually gonna go into the store and say you don't deserve to be in the S&P 500, but I looked at the store and they were like showing off their fancy coffee makers. I was like, I cannot believe this company is one of the top 500 companies in the United States of America over Robinhood. Like, I just could not. I was like, what's going on here, bro? What is going on? All right, I know I've been saying 5 minutes for a while, but like actually we've got 3 minutes left. Like it should be happening at 5:15. 100% should be happening at 5:15. And if it doesn't, then it'll be happening at 5:20. S&P website still not breaking yet. I don't see any updates online. Now we wait. Dude, if we get into the S&P 500, this will be the best middle. Yeah, exactly. It'll be the best middle seat flight ever. The next few hours would be the best middle seat flight experience if we get into the S&P 500 right before. Link for the website, I'm putting it right here in the chat. Oh, we got some green, 7508. I gotta make sure I don't get too loud, bro. If we get in, I gotta really make sure I don't get too 7505. It was at 7480. Oh, it's down. It's back to 7490. Now it's back at 7505. 7505. Don't see anything on my side yet. 7491, 75. Okay, it's going back and forth, 7504. All right, I think people know the results. It's coming across the wires. I think people know the fact that it's moving right here. The results are probably coming out soon. 7505. AppLovin. IBKR is not moving. AppLovin not moving. TTD not moving yet. IBKR not moving. AppLovin not moving. Robinhood 7510. All right, bro. It's gonna be in the next couple minutes. Here we go. We should find out very soon. Website crash? Did it? Website got hit. Yes. Website's okay. Website's not in. Website's not doing anything. That means the results should be out pretty damn soon. Like very soon. We've been waiting for this for a long time, bro. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We're gonna see. And if it doesn't happen, it's okay. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. It's okay. But if it does happen, yeah, this is not the move yet. But we're getting a little bit of a move, but this is not the move. The move we are going to see. Dude, last time we didn't get in, and that was in December. We weren't even really projected to get in. People just thought maybe it could happen. It went down like 3%. So we are going to see a move, in my opinion, up or down. And it should happen in the next minute. I think we get in, bro. I think we get in. I think we do. I think we get in. Like, I just like it doesn't really make sense to pick a lot of other companies. Robinhood's obviously had the massive execution. We've seen how the markets reacted to it. We've seen how the markets start to respect it. I think we get in. But we're going to see. We're going to have to see. And if we don't, we don't. But I think we do. Okay, we definitely didn't get in. There you go. There's a red candle. Oh my gosh. 75 to 73. Boom. Dump. Now, look, if the dump is like 72, I'm okay with that. If the dump goes to 65, I'll be prepared for that. Well, if anyone at the airport cares, looks like Robinhood didn't make the S&P 500. Just letting you guys know. Granted, I said I would think we get in December last time. So it's one of those things, bro. Every quarter, I'm going to think we get in. because we deserve to freaking get in. But you also have to be real that maybe it's not going to happen. Okay, who did get in then? Who did the S&P committee pick? That red candle's pretty obvious we didn't get in, guys. I'm not having any hope that we got in. That red candle is very obvious. And the fact that it's only at 72, I think, is actually quite productive. I thought it would dump even further than that. Who got in? Wait, why is it coming back? It's coming back with a little bit of a vengeance. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's oh my goodness. Oh, holy God. Is this actually happening? There's no way this is actually happening. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way, bro. There's no way. This can't be out. This is, hold on. It's not playing with me, right? That was pretty, you guys saw that comeback, right? It was 72 to 76 within sec. I think we got in. I don't know how you make a comeback like that unless we get in. But it's got to hold. It's got to kind of hold, though. And maybe it doesn't hold. This is the most volatile S&P 500 movement I've seen on a stock. And no one has it, right? No one's putting in the chat. No one has it. I don't see anything on Twitter. The website's not showing it. I don't see it anywhere. No one has it yet. No one has it yet. Still, it's green, though. That's comeback was, dude, I mean, a comeback like that is pretty incredible. Dude, that was a nasty red candle, though. That red candle is kind of like an obvious, okay, we missed it. But then the comeback, I've never seen that happen on an S&P day, ever. It's usually green or red. I don't have the news because no one has it. Dude, no one has it. No one has it. No one has it yet. Yeah, it's algos, but like even algos, like I've still never seen a stock usually when it's red on a day like this, it's red because the market expected it didn't happen. If it's green, it's like, all right, there's some momentum. And if it's flat, it probably just wasn't being considered that much by the algorithms, market makers, and no one really cared. That was a comeback. And now it's kind of it basically is where it was right before we got the initial move down. I still don't have any answers. Are they going to wait till 5:30? Usually they don't wait that long. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Someone says, Amit, can you say hi to Denny and Jenny? Hi, Denny and Jenny. Thank you for being here, Denny and Jenny. We were trying to figure out if Robinhood got into the S&P 500. Someone on X said they got in. Okay, let me see. Let me see if there's any official one. Don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. 5:30. Tanner said we're in. Okay, how does Tanner know? Let's see. Let me see. I don't have any official sources yet. 74.79. Bro, what is this, dude? S&P site maintenance. All right, S&P is officially down. There you go. Roy just tweeted this. S&P is officially down. Boom. So that means the results should be out immediately. It's not on X, right? Yeah, it's not on X. When does boarding end? Boarding ends in 20 minutes. All right, so we have... Dude, I'll miss my freaking flight if we get in. I don't care, dude. We gotta see. We got time. 74.62. It's right back to normal. It's right back to where it was before. Fartcoin is in. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Dude, but all of you guys felt it in your heart, right? When it went down, we were like, all right, whatever. And then the comeback of like, we have some hope. We have some real hope. Is AppLovin down? If the others are down, we'll know they definitely, or they probably don't have, they're probably not in. IBKR, TTD, they're all flat. Even AppLovin's flat. Robinhood went down, then up, then came flat, which I don't know if that means they got in or not. It kind of means we don't know. There's some hope. App is down 1.45. Okay. Again, no one has the results yet. I don't see it from anywhere. Yeah, app is down 1.4. Okay, so app is down 1.4. Robinhood after hours is down 0.25. So Robinhood is the only one that's flat. TTD after hours is flat, and well, TTD is flat, and then IBKR is flat, and then Duolingo is down just slightly. So I mean, App Lovin seems like the only one that maybe didn't get in because that one's actually holding a red candle down. Yeah, dude, anyone tweeting it on X doesn't have the answer. They're just trying to tweet it to be first to report it, but they don't have the answer. Because I don't see it at all. Website's still down. Yeah, website's still down. Website is still down. Dude, and yes, it is just algos, but still, dude, 72 to 76 was like, just brought all the hope back to see there. I'm looking at a bunch of different websites, bro. I have a bunch of different things open to try to see if it's in. It's not out. That's so weird. It should be out by now. It really should be, dude. Last time it was out at 5. The fact that you have to board in 15 minutes is making me anxious. Yeah, I definitely. Wait, did they change the gate? Don't tell me they changed the freaking gate. Why is everyone leaving from there? Better not have changed the gate, bro. I would get a notification if they did. Oh my gosh. Imagine no stocks included. Yeah, that would be pretty annoying if no stocks were. Oh, board. Hold on. I think they delayed the flight, dude. They freaking yes, go. They delayed the flight. When does the flight start? Well, they delayed the boarding time. No, 3. Okay, yeah, they delayed the flight. Dude, they delayed the flight. Dude, shout out to United, bro. Yeah, they delayed it by how much? By like 20 minutes. Okay, it's not a big delay, but still. 20. It's a 20. Dude, that's what we need. We need a 20 minute. Dude, I'm not even lying. They delayed the flight. I'm supposed to take off at. Yeah, it's about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes of delay. That's all we need. That's all we need. Pilots watching the stream. Dude, pilots are loaded up on Hood. They need to make sure we get in before they take off for the flight, dude. Yeah, 100% the pilots are loaded up, bro. 100% the pilots are like, we are not taking off for the next few hours unless we know we got in or not. Dude, where are these results? The S&P is never this late. They're really, or at least we would see some stock price movement somewhere. I mean, App Lovin's the only one. App Lovin is, yeah, but it's now 1.6. I guess you could say App Lovin is the one that people are betting didn't get in yet. They are voting on who gets in right now. Oh my gosh. They are giving Toots time to load. Oh, we're green, folks. We're green. There's the green candle that we were looking for. There's the one. 79. Do we break 80? Do we break 80? Do we break 80? Do we break $80? We have broken $80, folks. I think it's happened. I think it's happening. I think it's happening right now. I think it is happening. I think it's happening. I think we have got into the S&P 500. That I don't have confirmation yet, but I think it's happening. If we got to pump above 80, I think it's there. I think it's there. Let's see. I'm going to try to get the official source. Dude, did we get in? Did we actually get in? Did we actually freaking get in? Okay, someone's reporting that we got in, but that's not official. I need to get someone. Okay, a bunch of people are saying it, but I need to get an official source. But it looks like, based on the stock price action, that we got in. I don't have the official source yet, though. S&P 500 website not showing it. App Lovin, is that one down? That one's down. App Lovin, okay, the results are out, folks. App Lovin definitely didn't get in. That's down 3%. TTD, that one is flat. IBKR, that one is up a little bit. And then Duolingo, that one is down. That one definitely didn't get in. I think it's Hood, bro. Now it's back to 76, though. Now, granted, we could have got in and got that initial pump, but we're still not going to pump further than that because we already pumped so much this week. We got to remember that, right? We could get in and it could be flat, or it could be a slight sell-off simply because we pumped during the week already. But I just care about if we got in. It would be nice for the stock to move as well, but I mean, the stock's moved a lot this week, so I would just care if we get in. Everyone's tweeting that we got in, but no one has the official source. No one has an actual source yet. I'm trying to get a real source that can confirm this. But based on that price action, yeah, it's hard to say we hit 80, but we didn't get in. But I can understand hitting 80 and then still selling off on the news because it could just be a sell the news move. But that doesn't mean we didn't get in. Does CNBC have it? I don't think CNBC has it right now. Let's see. I don't have an official source. We should get it soon, though. Should get it pretty soon. AppLovin's back to flat. You're right. Dude, AppLovin was down 3%. It's back to basically flat. What is going? It was at $3.99. Now it's at $4.13. Dude, does anyone have these results? Or is this just all manipulated algos that are playing with this? How is AppLovin going back to normal and then Robinhood's going all the way back down? This is incredible, bro. Absolutely incredible. All right, we're still waiting, folks. 76, right back to where we were. I don't have the official source yet. I'm waiting for that official announcement. Oh, okay. Oh, no, we got it. We got in, folks. We got in. Robinhood's in. There it is. Bloomberg Terminal. Robinhood's in. Robinhood has joined the S&P 500. It has happened. It has happened. It is happening right now. Robinhood is in. We got it. We got it. Even if the stock doesn't pump, it's already had a great week. It's whatever. But we got in. We got in. And now that it's official, maybe the stock catches up to it. We did get in. Robinhood is I don't know about the other companies, but Robinhood is included in the S&P 500. It has happened. It has happened. We are in. This guy turned around like, what the heck is going on right now? We got in, folks. All right, there you go. There you go. Bloomberg Terminal, multiple sources showing that we have gotten into the S&P 500. I'm trying to get all the other companies to see who else got in, who else didn't get in. AppLovin after hours is flat. Duolingo after hours is basically flat. IBKR is now a red candle, and then TTD is flat. Is Robinhood the only one that got in? Did they just give it to Hood? Multiple sources from the terminal are saying that we got in, and now it's a question of just the official press release, which will give us all the details of who got in. Is SoFi moving at all? Because maybe S&P 400, SoFi, no, that's flat. Tesla's flat, Nvidia's flat, Robinhood 7650. That's the only one that's making a little bit of a move after hours. Reddit is also flat. Folks, we got in. We freaking got in. We got in, folks. Wait, is AppLovin flying up? I think it is. No, it's not. That's flat. That's flat. Who got pulled? Yeah, I'm trying to get the exact answers on who got pulled, but I'll try to figure it out in a second. Dragos, thank you, brother, for the 50 gifted. Dragos, he's been on the journey with Pounter and Hood on this channel. So thank you so much, man. 50 of you guys just got gifted memberships to the channel, courtesy of Mr. Dragos. He's experienced 7 to 70 with Palantir. I think he got into like 16, but 16 to 130, I guess, with Palantir. And now he's experiencing this journey with Robinhood right here. Absolutely incredible. Yep, Robinhood definitely got in. I can confirm Robinhood is in the S&P 500. That is confirmed. I cannot confirm the other companies, but I can confirm Robinhood is in. They're in, folks. We did it. We freaking did it. Shout out to Robinhood. If there's any employees or anyone watching, congrats to you guys. I mean, it's been a hell of a journey. This was a fun one, dude. I've been using this product since 2018, December 2020 or July 2023. I got interested. December 2023, I said, you know what? It was like $850. It's time to make a big boy investment. And Vlad has executed beyond my imagination. And the beautiful thing about American capitalism, is that you can chase your dreams here, and the rest of the world can participate in your vision simply by buying an equity and letting a company execute and do what they can do to return more value to the people who trusted in them. So there you go. Robinhood is officially in. I'm trying to get a little bit more of some details and updates, but let's see. E-Bounce, thank you for the $20 for your celebration airplane cocktail. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Congrats to everyone. Again, I know the stock's not busting through 80 or anything like that. Maybe Monday we'll see that happen. But I think the stock was at like 63 on Monday. It's at 76. So we kind of had the move. It's just the move is not, super explosive given we've already had a big move. But for investors that care about this company, this is what we've been looking for. We've been looking for them to be recognized as one of the top 500 companies in the world because they deserve to be. Yeah, absolutely can confirm Robinhood is in. I'm not getting any details on the other ones, but I can confirm Robinhood is in. I want to see the press release, bro. I want to see them write Robinhood Technology. I want to see them say Robinhood Markets is included in the S&P 500. It's just something, feel something beautiful about that. ALX M645, thank you for the gifted 10 memberships. I appreciate you. And then Gary Donovan, thank you for the 50 gifted. You guys are being very, very nice, along with Dragos. Thank you. 110 of you guys just got some gifted memberships, courtesy of Gary Donovan, ALX, and Dragos. Appreciate you. Volunteer Mike, thank you for the $20 super chat. Love you, man. Thank you for all you do. Thank you guys for being here. I know I'm at the airport. I can't be super, super ecstatic. I can't ring my bell. I can't kind of be the crazy version of myself that I usually am when I have these reactions because I have to keep it a little bit toned down. But this is going to be a fun flight because we just got into the mother effing S&P 500, folks. Eggs and tacos, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you for covering this company. It changed my life. This company has changed my life as well. So I really appreciate you. Raj, thank you for the $50 super chat as well. Thank you all for all the love. I appreciate it. This is a big one. This is a big one, and we got it. Jasmine said, at least my 85 covered call is good. Yeah, I mean, look, if we don't get a crazy move into the 80s and 90s, and if it kind of chills out here, I think, it's good for it to marinate in this place and kind of just consolidate, but those covered calls also will be not in jeopardy either, which is not too bad. So there you go. There you go. 70. Dude, talk about that rebound, that red candle to 72. In my opinion, that was like, oh man, it seems like it's hard to imagine we got in. But then everything was wonky after hours because a lot of these things had green candles that turned red. Robinhood, like this is the wonkiest S&P 500 after hours that I've seen. Usually when you get that initial red or green candle, it's over. We had 5 different intra after hours moves within red and green across all these different stocks. And then finally, basically 7 minutes ago, we actually got a response, and that response was green. So there you go. I'm still trying to get the official press release. I should be able to see it in a second. Yeah, they haven't put out the official release. All I have is that Robin. I think Robin is the only one, bro. You would see everyone else. I think it's the only one because you would see all the other terminal updates for different companies, but it's literally only Robin. Someone saying RB Global was added in. RB Global, is that one pumping? RB AppLovin is flat. RB Global, I don't see if that one got in. Hood's the only one that's actually green after hours, up 2%. Why isn't it pumping? Because it's already up like $10 throughout the week. So it became the sell the news, which is fine. But at least it's not a dump it because they didn't get in. Vin, thank you, brother, for the $20 super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, Amit. Have a mocktail on me. I will definitely have a mocktail. I actually met Vin when I was in California last time. And I got to visit him and get some coffee. So appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being here. I will definitely get a coffee on you. Jake, thank you as well for the $50 super chat, bro. Appreciate it. All of you guys are basically supporting Robinhood right now because all this super chat money is just going to buy some more other shares. So I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for being here. The Bloomberg terminal updates are saying that Robinhood got added. So that's why I'm confident we got added. The S&P committee, they just haven't put out the press release yet. But from what it looks like, oh my god, it looks like we definitely did get added. Hood's on CNBC right now. Okay, hold on. Let me see if they have the updates. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they're saying. All right, here.
Now, Robinhood surging more than 13% since Monday, setting a record close today. Shares are now up 6 days in a row and 5 straight weeks. The crypto craze certainly helps. they're going for higher net worth individuals as well?
Yeah, I think the Bitstamp acquisition is certainly also a driver for people thinking that this business model is growing. And I think the question is, if the market wasn't back to 6,000, would Hood have performed proportionately? In other words, the beta that it has to the market, which is, I don't know, let's say 1.2, 1.3 times. In other words, this stock is a function of at least a lot of market dynamics that I think are not necessarily all about fundamentals. I do think that the company has proven they've broadened this business model, and it's a much bigger demo.
Okay, so they're not talking about it. I'm looking at that Goodell terminal. They don't have the you guys see this right here, right? They don't have a specific S&P 500 update, but the Bloomberg terminal does. And the accounts that mainly post from that Bloomberg terminal are showing that they do. So I'm pretty sure we're in, guys. I'm pretty sure we're in. If not, then this is the longest announcement ever for the S&P 500 to make. But I'm pretty sure we're in. If we're not, then at this point, I'm pretty sure we're in, bro. Yeah, Wall Street Engine said we're in. Stock Talk said we're in. And all these guys have access to the terminal. So, but it's weird why the freaking press release is not out on the S&P 500 website. That's the weird part. I'm just wondering when they are putting this thing out. Yeah, the website's not even loading. So it should be coming out soon. We're falling after hours a little bit. Now it's going red. It's going a bit red right here. Tanner said he just called me. Okay, hold on. Let me call Tanner. Yo.
What the heck is going on?
So hold on. So okay. So
I'm live, by the way. Live.
Yeah, I'm live too. You guys, let me know if you can hear Tanner. I think they should hear you. So Stock Talk said we got in.
Yeah, I heard
And
a bunch of reports all posted all at the same time, and then people said that you saw it on Bloomberg or something.
No, I'm seeing it because the accounts that have access to the terminal posted that Robinhood got in.
I'm gonna be sick,
dude. I think we definitely got in. I mean, the stock could be down just based because it's a sell the news. I don't think the stock's going red right now because how do we pump to 80 and we didn't get in? Are you kidding me? Like, we don't have to stay at 80, but that doesn't mean that was a fake 80.
The market wants it so bad, and the crazy thing is that whenever these reports are coming out saying that Robinhood is getting in, AppLovin is falling. Like, the other stocks are falling, and we don't have the news yet.
Okay, so Stock Talk just said this hit multiple news feeds, but it's not confirmed yet on the S&P 500 website. Seems like the website is crashing. So he's saying that Bloomberg terminal said they got in, but the terminal did not confirm with the S&P website, which begs the question: how the hell did the terminal get the news?
Yeah. I think they got in anyway. I mean, the Vlad tweeted out "Good morning" I think he knew.
No, the thing is, they don't know. Like, they don't know as much as we don't know. That's the thing. I mean, I think he tweeted.
Yeah,
I think he said "Good morning" because he wanted it to be a good morning, and hopefully we get in, so it continues to be a good day. But, dude, okay, what if we didn't get in? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to reverse immediately?
Yeah. Yep. If we don't get in, I mean, look at the stock. Whenever it first opened up, we dropped to like $71 because I think people thought that we weren't getting in, and then it flew up to 80.
Well, see, no, that red candle, that's when I was like, oh, we definitely didn't get in, because last time I was looking at my previous stream when Robinhood went red 4%, we didn't get in, right? That red candle is the initial move, but it was coincided with a freaking press release. So, like, this time, there's no press release.
I'm used to getting baited. I'm surprised that the market got this baited, though. Like, so much volume. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's mad how many shares are being traded on tweets.
No, but I didn't pay attention to any of the tweets until the accounts I trust that I know pay $25,000 a year for the terminal. Like, I personally know this.
I know.
That's when I was like, okay, we're in. And that's why I haven't tweeted it yet, because I still want to see the press release. That's why I didn't put out the tweet. But
Yeah, not a single news source or anything. No baits about SoFi getting in, by the way. This thing's flat. I want them to be in the S&P 400.
No, but see, that's weird because we should know about 400, 600, 500. We should know about everything by now. It's freaking 540. Like,
Yeah.
we should have a. What is your chat saying? Are they going crazy?
Dude, they're saying I'm getting baited. That's me. Dan loves getting baited. I'm like, I'm done.
There's one guy at the airport staring at me right now. Yeah, I have to send every dude. I said we got in, and then people sent like $200 worth of super chats. I have to send all of that back if we don't get it.
Oh.
Okay, okay. I'll talk to you in a bit. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Keep me updated. And
dude, I got to legit leave in like 10 minutes to board this flight. So you might have to. I'll send everybody your stream when I'm done, and you might have to carry the torch here.
I'll be here as long as it takes.
All right, brother.
Jeez.
Talk to you later.
All right, man. Yeah, talk soon. Bye.
Dude, what is going on? My dad's calling me right now. He's trying to figure out if we got in. No, guys, I'm good on the flight. My flight, it's boarding ends at 5:53. It's 5:41. So I'm good. If I leave though, there's a big ass line, dude. I have plenty of time. There's a big ass line right here. I'm gonna be in the back of the line anyway when I go to board. Once there's like 2 people on that line, then I can dip. Dude, I feel like we got in. Ask Steve, dude. Steve probably doesn't even care what's going on right now. Steve probably doesn't even care. So weird, bro. This is so freaking weird. Dude, I'm pretty sure we got, if it hit, so if Bloomberg said we got in, but they didn't get confirmation from the S&P 500, I have 2 things. Number 1, why the hell do they cost $25,000 a year if they can't even get the confirmation? Number 2, they have to have some source. Like, Bloomberg can't just make it up, right? I know they make up a lot of stuff on the opinion side, but like on this stuff, they have to have a source, right? So they have to have some source. So even without the press release, like where the hell did they get it from? Robinhood 75.80 currently right now. Yeah, I'll link Tanner's stream as well once I have to leave, and you guys can go there and try to get him to help you figure out what's going on right here. I don't know. Why is it not on CNBC? They probably don't have the answer either. I don't have anything on SoFi, AppLovin, IBKR, anything. Also, they're not even letting anyone board the flight right now, dude. I think I've got time. Like, yeah, literally, no one's boarding. So until people even start boarding, I think I'm good. Call Vlad. Yes, I should just call Vlad right now. I should ask him. That would be smart to do. Heisenberg tweeted, yeah, but he doesn't know either. The only way that he knows is if other people know. The only people that can really break the news are people that have access to the terminal. And those are the people that I was waiting for to tweet. And once they tweet, I'm like, okay, I know they pay for this thing. Unless the terminal is wrong, then we're in. But I feel like if they got in, then the press release should be coming in soon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we still don't see it yet. Dude, that's so weird, bro. It's so freaking weird. CNBC doesn't have it. The only thing we can rely on are these Bloomberg accounts, but that's it. Yeah, look, this is what he said. This hit multiple news feeds, but it's not confirmed yet on the S&P 500 website. Yeah, none of the models are Grok. Dude, none of these are going to index it that quick. So I doubt the models are going to give you any answers right now. Short float on Hood is like 5%, I think. Are you sure at the correct gate? Yeah, I'm at the correct gate. I'm fine. Gate didn't change. That's so weird, bro. Yeah, dude, this is for traders. This has got to be crazy right now because, like, you need the news to trade this thing, and if the news is not, there, then it's not really working. That's weird, bro. 75.50. I read a PR that no changes were made to the S&P 500. Okay, so someone link it then. Where's the PR? If they didn't do anything, then they need to say they didn't do anything. But I doubt it, dude. There's too many sources that are saying something happened. So they should ask a refund for the Bloomberg terminal. Yeah, they should. Williams-Sonoma was up 0.04%. And no press. This is weird, but there's an issue today. I mean, that's like S&P Global better have a freaking explanation for this one. This one does not make any sense. You don't freaking wait this long. If Hood got in, Vlad would post on his X account. No, I don't know if he would. I don't think he would post immediately if they got in. I think Vlad's trying to figure out too. The link is not working. Okay, let's see. No, it's not working on my end. It's still being stupid. It's still being dumb. We should get it soon. Did they go home? Yeah, did they take the Friday off? Did they like what, dude? What the heck is going on? Okay, look, I want to say I'm pretty sure they got in, but obviously I literally can't confirm until we get the press release. But from the terminal updates, Bloomberg definitely said they got in. Maybe they're wrong, but we're gonna see. It's weird, bro. It's very, very, very weird. Try S&P site again. Yeah, it's still being stupid. It's still being stupid. All right, let's go back to CNBC for a second. Give me a second to see if I can fix some stuff out, and then we'll keep going.
Agreed. The beta is 2.25. I'm just looking. I think
somebody had to do that right.
You are really on point there.
Well, I was off my beta, but thank you.
Well, but I think the underlying premise is very spot on in terms of, is this kind of like just riding the wave higher? Now, I do think their core cohort of retail traders is strong, and I think the crypto craze definitely helps that. I actually have concerns about them essentially trying to grow into a full service financial institution. I think that you'll likely see a lower multiple based on that. I think the attrition, them having to kind of like promote and spin in order to attract that user base, I think will be a bit costly. I think they're in a nice niche. I understand the need to grow, but I would expect some multiple compression if they are going to grow into a much larger player, so to speak.
Yeah, and we're coming off a time right now when you look at after Liberation Day, it's been retail investors who have been buying this dip more so than institutional investors, which is going to benefit like a Robinhood because you're going to see more trading activity happening from the retail side of things. But I do agree, Bonwin brings up a good point, is the valuation. It's trading about 60 times forward earnings. So the question is, if you're going to have that kind of volatility and be, at least at this point in time, it is a lot more transactional and things like cryptocurrency, which are going to be more volatile. Does it justify that over the long run? And that's what gives me the pause here.
It's become, yeah, I mean, they got to keep up the growth. That would be the important thing, to keep up the valuation. But yeah, dude, we still don't have confirmation, man. We still don't have confirmation. The only good thing right now is that this line to board is very long, and so I can wait until there's only a couple people left. So I think I can pull through, at least for the next. This line's pretty long, dude. I would say 10 minutes, unless they speed it up. That delay helped today, bro. That 15-minute delay actually helped. This is weird, bro. This is weird. S&P has got to give an explanation for this, bro. You don't get late on something like this. That's just weird. Yeah, still no press release. Still no press release. Robinhood, guys, you guys think Robinhood knows this stuff? Robinhood has no idea if they got in or not. Like, this is the S&P 500 is a fully independent committee. So Robinhood can't confirm anything because they probably don't know it until they get any official confirmation. They can't even tweet about it. So, until we get those answers, we're not going to know. Oh my gosh. ChatGPT said they're not adding anyone. Yeah, but I don't know if ChatGPT is necessarily right about this one. I don't know if any of the AI models are right about this one. Maybe they got delisted. My friend who has access to the Bloomberg terminal says there's no news yet. All right, then we got conflicting reports with people who did have access to the terminal. It's weird, bro. Very, 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 very weird. Very weird. Boarding does not close in 2 minutes. They delayed it by 15. So boarding should be okay. I'm charging your laptop at the airport is dangerous. I'm not charging my laptop. My laptop actually only has 17%, to be honest. So either the flight's gonna get me to end the stream or the laptop battery is. But dude, this is so weird. This is crazy. Yeah, none of the big accounts, even Evan doesn't have it yet. Shout out to Evan. Look at what he said. He said, right now is a good example of why who you get your news from is important. My number one goal is accuracy over speed. I haven't tweeted it either because I'm like, I wanted to see the press release. And also, I don't have a terminal, so I can't literally, check. But if Evan is my go-to for the news, bro. If Evan is not posting it, and Evan's first to everything. They're usually first to everything. So if he's not posting it, then that means it really isn't out there. Damn, dude, this is wild. They're waiting for him to board the plane. Oh my gosh. I mean, it'll definitely come out in the next hour, I would hope. I don't think there's a world where they don't announce it this weekend. They have to announce it today. All right, we're going to see. Again, the reason I thought they were in is because the accounts that I know have a terminal that said they got in, I trusted those. And those are also, multi-100,000 follower accounts. Those aren't your mom and pop random Twitter accounts. But Evan doesn't have a terminal either. Evan uses other stuff to figure it out. But still, that's weird. Skrelly's terminal doesn't have it either. Goodell doesn't have it either. Maybe the decision is down to the wire. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna put up Tanner's stream, and that's it. You guys got to go to Tanner, and he's gonna help you navigate all this stuff. Yeah, this line is getting shorter by the second. All right, I got to get out of here. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Hopefully we get in. Tanner's link, I'm putting it right there in the chat. Is that the video? I believe that's the right video. There you go. All right, guys. Love you all. We will talk Sunday night. I don't know. I'll be on Twitter on the plane, and we'll see if they get in. But yeah, hop over to Tanner. He'll help navigate it, and we will see if Robinhood gets to be part of the S&P 500. Didn't know they would turn out like this. I didn't know this is how it would play out, but this is how it's playing out. And I guess we're going to find out over the coming hours if we do actually get into the S&P. All right, everybody. Love you all. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I will see you guys Sunday night on the Future Show. Bye, everyone.